Hey, what's up you money makers? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be talking about one of our favorite cryptocurrency, Dogecoin. Dogecoin to the moon. Give this video a like so this can reach to more and more people. I do a lot of analysis on Dogecoin and other cryptocurrencies, a lot of penny stocks. So subscribe to my channel as well if you would like to get timely updates and very timely videos so you can take the advantage of the situation. You can take the advantage of the market sentiment, so on and so forth. In this video, we'll talk about a few things. Specifically, Mark Cuban mentioned Dogecoin in last 12 to 14 hours a few times on Twitter, and there are a lot of online publication available as well, so you can start seeing some of the momentum in Dogecoin. We'll talk about that. The second thing we'll talk about is we are not seeing a lot of momentum in Dogecoin's price point. It did not really hit all-time high. So whether the bulls are falling short, let's talk about that as well. I want to review some of the stuff that is going on with Ether as well. You can take a look. Ethereum is all-time high. It is more than 3,100 US dollars in just last 24 hours. Take a look how it spiked up from 2,900, went a little bit below to 2,943, just made another high, 3,096, went a little bit lower and went all the way to 3,191. Very close to 3,200. If you take a look for last 1 week, it has been going up and up and up pretty consistently. We did not really see that for Dogecoin, and in my honest opinion, it is coming folks very soon. So watch the full video. Also, we will review some of the volume technical indication for Dogecoin, some of the resistance that I have been noticing for Dogecoin. I have been talking for Dogecoin for last couple of days, and I have been saying 42 cents is a big resistance for Dogecoin, and I want to review this a little bit more, where Dogecoin can go from this price point. I want to talk about a couple of catalysts for Dogecoin as well, in addition to what Mark Cuban mentioned. So watch the full video. Knowledge is power. If you get the information right on time, you can take the advantage of how the market is moving. So watch the full video, like this video so this video can reach to more and more people. Share and subscribe as well so you can get notification on the future videos that I post for Dogecoin and many other financial related stuff. I'm not a financial advisor, but do a lot of research, and I like to share with you all, hoping you can make informed financial decision. At the same time, your help and support is very much appreciated and needed for the growth of this channel. So like, share and subscribe. Thanks guys. Without further delay, let's talk about Dogecoin. As you can see, Dogecoin for last 24 hours has been seeing peaks and valleys. Look at here. It went to 38.5 cents, went 39 cents, went back down to 37 cents. And same, once again, went to 39 cents, went back to 38 cents. Once again, it went to 40 cents this morning, almost pretty close to 40.5 cents. Went back down to 39.62. So what's going on with Dogecoin? One of the things that I want to mention is there is a smaller volume for Dogecoin. Think about it, 6.4 billion. That is a very small volume, in my opinion, for Dogecoin, because we have seen close to 14 and 15 billion dollar in volume many times. That's when Dogecoin picks up. Yes guys, that's when Dogecoin picks up. Think about it, what is happening in terms of the trade with Ether. Ether is still second. It is not the first one in terms of the volume. Number of coins are being traded. Take a look. It's 65 million in last 24 hours. However, Dogecoin is 88 million. So there is a volume in terms of the coins, but there is not enough volume in terms of dollars, which is what that is causing some of the challenges with Dogecoin. In addition to that, one thing I want to mention is while Ether is hitting so high, so hard, that is also one of the reasons why Dogecoin is not all the way up, because we have seen historically that when Bitcoin and Ether goes up, cools down, that's when Dogecoin starts spiking up, and we will precisely see this time as well. Dogecoin will mark another new high, all-time high, in a very short nearer future, in a few days. Think about it. how big it can go. Let's talk about what Mark Cuban is saying. Mark Cuban mentioned that Dogecoin is legit, Bitcoin is financial religion. So Mark Cuban has been a pretty good supporter. He's a pro crypto supporter, crypto asset supporter. He strongly touts crypto assets. He thinks Bitcoin is more flexible and the store value that more than gold. He thinks that gold is a hassle. He also thinks that Ethereum smart contracts can upend the banking industry. He is a billionaire entrepreneur, and as you can think about Shark Tank star and the owner of the Dallas Mavericks, Mark Cuban has done pretty fantastic in terms of his financial careers, his businesses that he owns, his team that he owns, so on and so forth. Let's talk about what Mark Cuban said in last 13-14 hours. Take a look on his Twitter account. He says meme coins like Doge can only work if it gains utility, users use them for that utility. As long as you can spend Dogecoin, because we know that the annual inflation rate, that is 5 billion coins, can gain some value and the utility grows. So he thinks, I do not believe that he thinks that 5 billion inflation for Dogecoin is a pretty big challenge. On the contrary, what he thinks is if it keeps adding into the system, it can allow more and more users to spend in Dogecoin. On the top of that, he also mentions that as long as more companies take Dogecoin products and services, then the Doge can be usable currency because it may hold purchasing value better than the US dollars or better than any other currency, not only US dollars. Because think about it, what happens to any currency, any fiat currency that is inflation, that is inflated? Many times what happens is it depreciates in value, whereas Dogecoin appreciates in value. Any other cryptocurrency appreciates in value. You can exchange cryptocurrencies for the products and services. This is precisely what Mark Cuban is doing for his Mavericks team and the store that he sells, the services stores that he sells, the products, so on and so forth. And he is one of the bigger business that had more than any other businesses that took the orders in the form of Dogecoin. He also says that it may hold purchasing value better than the dollar in your bank. If the interest rates skyrocket or the amount spent fall or stagnates, so will Doge. Yes, it was a joke. A joke is now legit. So that's what he's saying, that Bitcoin holds the value of store. You want to really hold it. Gold is a hassle because you can always think about where to store. It's a problem or it's a challenge. If it's not a problem, it's a challenge to where to store. Whereas Bitcoin, you can just store into your digital wallet, into your software wallet, into your hardware wallet, and same for Dogecoin. He thinks that Dogecoin, which started as a joke, started as a meme, became now legit. On the top of that, he also thinks that Dogecoin is the future and it is better than the lottery ticket, could come out with a better financial outcome if you invest and get the return on Dogecoin. On the top of that, I want to talk about one of the big catalysts that is coming up in next few days. Elon Musk's SNL show that is going to get an SNL treatment, and that will be on May 8th. So guys, watch out for May 8th when the Doge father talks about Dogecoin, gives the essential treatment, gives the Doge treatment, gives the SNL treatment to Dogecoin. This is going to skyrocket because there's a lot of sentiment, there's a lot of people behind it, there's a huge community behind it, and people want to change the world. So think about where Dogecoin can go. I'm not saying it will be $1 because think about it. People have two questions when it comes to Dogecoin. The first one is when Elon Musk is going to tweet, because that becomes a catalyst. Believe me or not, I got a few comments that could not be the catalyst, but I strongly believe that it is a catalyst. And the second question people ask is when Dogecoin will be $1. Lot of questions. When people start asking questions, it starts happening, and we will see that Dogecoin hit $1. Now let's talk about what's going on with Dogecoin. Do Doge bulls fall short, putting the new highs in jeopardy? Let's talk about this. I have always repeatedly said that 42-43 cents is a critical resistance level for Dogecoin. A string of higher highs was followed by the potential lower highs as well that we have seen into this chart that I just showed before, because it is making higher and higher lows. Think about it. This is a low, went back up, went low. This is a higher low. Once again, went back up. It made another higher low. Once again, went back up, made another higher low at 37 cents, went back up, but it is not holding above 40 cents level. If you take a look right now, it's 39.95. Look at this. But one of the reason, once again, Bitcoin is close to $458,000. Ether is close to 3150, which is also impacting the price point of Dogecoin because more people, more investors tend to invest in higher valued cryptocurrencies right at this point. So the dollars are not flowing into the Dogecoin. That's one of the challenge. Two consecutive lower highs with a lower low would confirm the shift in the trend, as we already mentioned. Now let's take a look at this chart. What's going on with this chart? Looking at it, and before I go there, I want to really talk about this. The first target for buyers would be 0.423, followed by all-time high 45. So look at this chart. Look at this chart. What we see here is 42 cents right here. That makes a pretty critical resistance for Dogecoin. It goes right above 41 cent and gets back down because there is a high selling pressure that we have been noticing, and which is what causes a little bit of a drop, which is a healthy drop. I'm not saying it's not a good drop, because whenever there is a healthy profit booking, it is always good because there won't be a massive sell-off at the same time. Once again, it starts picking up. As you can see, higher highs. It made a higher high, went back down, made another higher high right here at the 3620 level, went back once again, higher high at 38.30. So 38 cents and 1/3, went and made another higher high, and it made one more lower high at 38.30. So now what we will see moving forward, there are a couple of things that need to happen. One, as I mentioned, that it will need to ramp up their volume in terms of dollars, and that will help Dogecoin as well. Second thing is, when you see Ether cools down, my hunch is based on the historical performance, my guess is once Ether cools down, Dogecoin will start picking up. Once it crosses 42.37 cents, this level, once it crosses 42 cents, goes to 42 and 43 cents, it will spike up all the way to $57. It will cross first the higher highs, that it all-time high that it already has, 45 cents. After it crosses and stables out at 45 cents, there, based on this technical indication, based on this technical chart, take a look what happens when it is 31 cents. Very bullish trend right here. There is a green bar, goes up, same, it will start repeating between 45 and 57 cents, and this is what I think in general. This particular article talks about 63 cents, but I could not really find that when I did my Fibonacci analysis and when I put the prices together. But hey, this is going to be a really bullish move in upcoming days, especially with a couple of catalysts that is coming up. One is SNL8 show. I'll talk about it more in the next upcoming video. Thanks guys for watching. Like, share and subscribe. I'm not a financial advisor, but do your own due diligence and research. This is going to be amazing. I will see you in the next video.